And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School as the Bentonville Tigers get ready to host the Hawklets of Rockhurst High School from Kansas City. Hello again, everyone. I am John McElroy, and I'm joined alongside my longtime broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. And it is Friday night. Tiger Stadium is lit up, and we have week 3 of Arkansas high school football. Well, the Bentonville Tigers coming into tonight's game, 1-1 on the season with an opening win against the Liberty North Eagles a couple of weeks ago, that team from the Kansas City area as well, but dropping a heartbreaker last week to the Conway Wampus Cats, so the Tigers come in with a 1-1 record on the season. Well, the Rockhurst High School Hawklets, coached by Kelly Donahoe, come into tonight's game 0-2 on the season. But they have played two very good teams from the Kansas City area, Ray-Pec Peculiar and Park Hill, and they've been competitive in both games. But Kelly O'Donohoe's team has come out on the short end of the stick in both of those games. So they have traveled down to Bentonville, Arkansas tonight, looking to pick up their first victory of the season. So we have got a great matchup tonight. Of course, Bentonville under the direction of head coach Jody Grant in his 7th season as the head Bentonville Tiger, and Coach Grant has compiled a record of 59-15. That's an over 80% win percentage for head coach Jody Grant as he leads this Bentonville Tiger program. Well, as you can see, the band is on the field entertaining the home crowd. Should be a great crowd tonight. Beautiful evening in Northwest Arkansas, and we are just a little over 10 minutes away from football. Well, we've got a lot to do before kickoff of tonight's game. So when we return, I'm going to bring in my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, and we're going to talk a little bit about last week, but we're going to talk about this matchup tonight between your Bentonville Tigers and the Hawklets of Rockhurst High School. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Hey, welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where we are just under 10 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game between your Bentonville Tigers and the Hawklets of Rockhurst High School. John McElroy joined alongside by Donnie Payne, and I want to go ahead and bring in Donnie. A big matchup tonight. Of course, this has been a fantastic series between these two schools that have played off and on again over the last several years. Just a great school, a great program coming out of the Kansas City area. And these two teams, Donnie, have a knack for playing each other very competitively most years. But, hey, before we get into tonight's game, Donnie, let's go back to last week. The Conway Wampus Cats came in here 0-1 on the season with a season opening loss to Fayetteville, looking to come up here to Tiger Stadium to pick up their first win on the season. And Donnie, a back-and-forth affair. It was a track meet, but Conway was able to come out on top of that one last week, 55-41. But let's talk a little bit about last week. Of course, the Tigers scored a lot of points, but you know as well as I do the issue there were turnovers.
That's right, John. Bentonville had committed 6 turnovers last week in that game. 3 interceptions, 3 fumbles, and we did score a lot of points. But when you give Conway the ball, give Conway 6 extra possessions, you saw the outcome of that.
Hey, Donnie, we've got the band on the field. We're going to step away for a moment for our national anthem.
Thank you. And now we want to honor the freedoms we enjoy, pay respect to our country and those who have kept and are keeping our country safe by standing at attention, removing our hats, placing our hands over our hearts as the Bentonville Pride plays our national anthem. Please remain standing as the Bentonville Pride plays the Bentonville alma mater.
And there you have it, our national anthem by the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. So, Donnie, just before the national anthem, we were talking about last week and that heartbreaking loss to Conway. Bentonville commits 6 turnovers in that game, and, Donnie, that was really the key to the ball game.
That's right, John. You saw the final score is 55-41. 2 of those turnovers resulted in touchdowns. An interception was returned for a touchdown, and a fumble was returned for a touchdown. So when you give Conway 2 defensive scores, that was the difference of the game, that 55-41.
Well, you know, and that was really uncharacteristic of Bentonville. And, you know, I got a chance to visit with head coach Jody Grant today. And, of course, you know, you never like to drop a ball game and lose. But, you know, Coach Grant was so positive in terms of, you know, just the learning opportunity for this team to see how important that ball security is. And to know you've got to go out there and you can't just give the other team possessions. And, you know, I think he took it as a real learning opportunity for this ball club. And I expect him to come out here tonight on all cylinders and really play a clean game.
John, that's you're going to have to play a clean game. And, you know, this week is going to be the team we're facing offensively. It's going to be polar opposite of what we saw last week. Conway, we were watching the play clock. Conway was trying to snap that ball. They were snapping 10, 11 seconds into the play clock. Rockhurst is not going to be doing that, John. In last week's game, Rockhurst had the ball for 39 minutes and 57 seconds time of possession. They are going to be slow. They're going to be methodical. They ran for 280 yards last week, only threw for 70. They are going to line up, and we're going to see a lot of old-school formations tonight, John. I formation, double tight. They're going to line up, and they're going to try to run the ball at Bentonville, and they're going to be methodical about it. It will not be a play every 10 seconds.
Yeah, Donnie, it's interesting you say that. The difference in styles between what we saw last week in Conway and what we expect to see tonight with Rockhurst High School. And, Donnie, you know, let's talk about the Bentonville defense. I thought from the outset last week, the defense really set a good tempo. They were able to stop Conway on multiple possessions there in the first half, but you know, as the turnovers began to build, things sort of got away. But, you know, this defense tonight for Bentonville, Donnie, I think the key is stopping them on first down and putting them in second and third and long situations, maybe forcing them to do something that they are really not comfortable with, as you said, throwing the football.
That's right, John. They don't want to throw. They threw 18 passes last week, only completed 9 of them. They want to have third down and short, and also – they don't punt a lot. They went for it on 4th down 7 times last week. They were 2 for 7 in 4th down conversion. Only punted twice, and their punter only averaged 19 yards a kick, which may be why they don't want to punt. But if you put them in 3rd and 4th and long, that might take that going for it on 4th down. That might take it out of play for them. They are not They do not want to be in third and fourth and long. They want to be able to run the ball and pick up first downs.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about the Bentonville offense, a matchup between Bentonville's offense and Rockhurst defense. Now, Rockhurst defense hasn't given up a lot of points, but honestly, Donnie, I don't think Rockhurst has faced an offense with all of the weapons that this Bentonville offense has.
We knew coming in that Bentonville would be loaded on offense, John, and the first 2 games have proved that. We are scoring lots of points. The question coming into the season was defense. The first game against Liberty North, defense held their own, and we talked Conway. The first half they played very well. That tempo, I think, just wore down the Bentonville defense in the second half.
And Donnie, just wanted to recognize the Bentonville captain for tonight's game. That would be number 3, Ty Grant. So Ty Grant just met with the Rockhurst captains at midfield. And Donnie, I think once again, we missed who won the coin toss.
Well, I saw the Rockhurst won, and they're deferring, John. So we're going to start with the ball.
Okay,
in the first half.
We'll see that Bentonville offense on the field. And Donnie, it's with Bentonville's offense, let's talk about that. It's kind of pick your poison. As we've already seen early in the season, teams are rolling their coverage to cover number 5, Chaz Nimrod. But, you double up on Chaz, you've got Cooper Smith. You find a way somehow to cover both Chaz and Cooper Smith. Bentonville's got a rushing attack that look at Josh Ficklin. You've got the stats.
And Josh ran for 178 yards last week, John, and 2 touchdowns. And he caught a 61-yard pass out of the backfield on a screenplay. So if you're going to cover – you're going to double or try to cover Cooper and Chaz, you're going to leave Ficklin open for big rushing yards, and he also is a threat to catch the ball out of the backfield.
Absolutely. So it should be a fun one tonight. Of course, Bentonville looking to get back on the winning track coming into tonight's game, 1-1 on the season. Now, Donnie, it's interesting. This will be the last of 3 non-conference games before Bentonville will go into conference season, but next week, Bentonville will get a bye week, so they won't play next Friday night. But then the conference opener 2 weeks from now will be down at Harbor against the Harbor Wildcats.
That's right, John. Since Arkansas added 0 week, teams have an option of a bye week, and Coach Grant has always scheduled our bye week to be that week right before conference starts. So if we had any people got banged up during non-conference, they have a week to recover.
All right. Well, the Rockhurst Hawklets have taken their position on the far sidelines, and the door to the Tiger Athletic Complex is rising, and your Bentonville Tigers are making their way onto the field. And here come your Tigers. And as the Tigers make their way onto the field, once again, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors for this year's Bentonville Tiger football broadcast, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. And folks, without their support, these broadcasts could not be possible. So encourage you, give them a chance to earn your business. Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Well, the student section, the baby powder is in the air, and that means it is time for football. And as Donnie Payne said, the Hawklets of Rockhurst High School have won the toss. They have deferred their option to the second half, so they will kick it away.
And as you can tell with the flow of the baby powder, Rockhurst will be kicking with the wind in this first half.
So got a bit of a breeze out there tonight. Winds coming out of the south. I would estimate probably upwards of 10 miles an hour. Could be a little factor in the ball game. But a beautiful evening once again in northwest Arkansas. And Donnie, we're getting to that time of the year where it's starting to get a little darker, a little quicker. The lights are on here at Tiger Stadium. I just get chill bumps every time. What a beautiful sight as the Hawklets come out in their white jerseys with blue numbers with white pants. Donnie kind of looked like Penn State out there.
All white helmets, nothing on their helmets. Yeah.
And then, of course, your Bentonville Tigers in their home black jerseys with gold numbers and black pants, black helmets. So that'll be number 97 for the Hawklets. That is Kyle Bush. He'll get set to kick it away. And back deep to receive will be C.J. Brown, Chaz Nimrod, and Josh Ficklin. I believe that's Nimrod in the middle, C.J. Brown over on the far left, and Ficklin here to the near side. So Bush approaches the ball. Kick is in the air, and that's going to sail through the end zone for the touchback. So your Bentonville Tigers will start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
With the wind blowing, John, you would expect that. It'll be interesting to see if Rockhurst kicks into the win. I have a feeling with those three speedsters back returning kickoffs, we're going to see a kickoff run back for a touchdown this year.
So here come your Bentonville Tigers. It'll be Drew Wright, number 16, your signal caller for the Bentonville Tigers. He'll have Josh Ficklin as his running back. Looks like they'll go to an offset pistol. Twin receivers, that's C.J. Brown, Chaz Nimrod to the right, and Cooper Smith, the single receiver, to the left. Drew Wright takes a snap, goes to Ficklin. Ficklin bounces it out to the right side. He crosses the 25. He's still on his feet. Ficklin's going to get out to about the 28-yard line. So a nice opening run by the junior running back, Josh Ficklin. And 8 yards on the pickup. He's going to bring up second down. They'll give him 9 on the carry. Bring up second down and 1. Quickly, Bentonville up to the line of scrimmage. Running a little tempo here early. Wright takes a snap, fakes to Ficklin. He's got a man, that's Luke Wright, the tight end. Catches it at about the 36-yard line. Makes his way across the 40. And a nice play action pass to tight end number 31, Luke Wright. And quickly, Bentonville running tempo, trips left. Wright takes a snap, goes Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin's got a hole, and Ficklin gets close to midfield. They're going to mark him at the 49-yard line of Bentonville. Pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3. So, Donnie, just like that, Bentonville decided to run a little tempo and maybe try to get Rockhurst on their heels a little bit. This time, Nimrod, Cooper, Smith split to the right side, Ficklin in the backfield. Wright takes it. Fakes to Ficklin. Wright rolling to his right. He is throwing, and that was going to sell incomplete. Donnie, I think he might have been hit at about the time he was trying to throw the ball.
Rockhurst had a corner blitz that time, and when Josh was carrying out his play fake, he just wasn't able to get over there and make the block, and Drew was under immediate pressure.
So that is going to bring up 3rd and 3 now at the Tiger 49-yard line. Single receiver to the right and the left. Wright takes a snap. Goes Ficklin. Ficklin bounced to the right. He's crossed midfield, and Ficklin's going to get to the 46-yard line of the Hawklets, and that'll be a Tiger first down. So, Donnie, I think Ficklin in the opening game had 142. If I'm not mistaken, 177 178 last week, and a good start for the junior running back, Josh Ficklin, once again. He'll put Rafe Stalls now in motion to the left side. He's going to throw to Rafe Stalls. Rafe Stalls catches it, and Rafe Stalls gets across the 45, inside the 45, to the 42-yard line. Give him 4 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Donnie, I'll tell you what, Rafe Stalls was a defensive standout last week. 21 tackles in that game. But you see him right there getting involved on the offensive side of the ball.
So John, he was the Farm Bureau Player of the Week last week.
2 tight ends set now, twin receivers to the right. Wright takes a snap. Goes to Ficklin up the middle, and Ficklin is going to be hit immediately. He's going to lose a yard right there. And that was big number 79, Connor Sexton of the Hawklets, who met him just after he got the handoff. So the Tigers will be facing a 3rd down and 7 now at the Hawklet 43. Just underway here from Bentonville. Tigers on the first possession, no score in the ball game. Wright trying to draw him off. Now he takes a snap, throws a screen to Ficklin out to the right side, and Ficklin is going to be hit as he catches the ball, and he's going to lose about 4 yards on that play, so that is going to bring up 4th down and 11. So, Donnie, after really productive opening few plays, looks like this drive by Bentonville is going to be kind of stymied here just across midfield.
Rockhurst did a great job, John. They read the swing pass all the way, and Josh had no chance when he caught that ball.
I think back deep to receive Bentonville's punt is number 11, Isaac Cook. Tomlinson gets a good kick off. Well, it sails out of bounds. Let's see how far they walk it up. That was a high kick and a pretty good kick by Tomlinson right there. And it's going to be marked out at the 21-yard line of the Hawklets. 8 minutes, 13 seconds left to go. First quarter of play. No score.
John, you mentioned this series. There has not been a single blowout in this series. Bentonville won last year, 21-17. Every game between these two teams have been close.
So your Rockhurst quarterback is going to be number 15, Ethan Hansen. And Donnie, that's kind of a surprise. We were expecting number 3, Luke Bailey, but Hansen now takes a snap, I formation, gives to the tailback, and he is going to be tackled. Who is that? Number
39.
39, Luke Adams, with a great play for the Tiger defense on the opening defensive play. That's going to be a tackle for a loss of a yard right there. Great job by Luke Adams.
You're talking about the surprise at quarterback, John. Luke Bailey's been the quarterback for both games for Rockhurst so far this season.
Sorry, I've got a correction. There are 2 15s on the Rockhurst roster, so getting word that is Bryce Middleton. We'll get some confirmation on that, but it is number 15, and it looks like Rockhurst has called a timeout. So let's go ahead and take that timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium. We're coming down to the timeout. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Hawklets. And that is number 15, Bryce Middleton. He is rolling to his right, and he fires complete to number 11, Isaac Cook. And Cook is going to pick up about 10. He'll be up the 30-yard line, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 1. JT Tomesco, number 32, in for the stop for Bentonville. So, Donnie, 3rd and short for this Bentonville defense. I'll tell you what, it'd be nice to get Luke Adams back in there to make another tackle for a loss right here, or somebody.
Watch for a handoff to Leggio here. Their fullback's their leading rusher this season,
I
John.
formation, Middleton under center, takes a snap. Handoff goes to the tailback, and he has hit Isaac Cook, but I think he falls forward for just enough to pick up the 1st down. And, Donnie, I tell you, that was a good defensive play. Rafe Stahl's in on the stop right there for the Tigers, but he only needed a yard. He got hit at the line of scrimmage, but was able to fall forward to pick up the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Hawklets at their own 32-yard line. Good crowd here on hand. Once again, I formation. Twin receivers to the right. Middleton under center, takes snap, fakes to the fullback. Now he's going to pull it and run around the left side, and he's got some room. He's at the 40, and he is going to run out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So pickup of about 15 yards there on 1st down, and the Hawklets are going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
That's an old option play out of the I formation. Put the ball in the fullback's belly, read it, pulled it out. I thought we had him stop the I didn't see the outside defender there, John, had a couple of chances to bring him down, just was unable to do so, and then there was no containment.
So 1st and 10 Hawklets. They're going to split Gavin O'Boyle along with 2 other receivers out to the right side. Now shotgun formation. Middleton takes a snap, fakes, rolls to his right. He's looking downfield. He's got a receiver at the 50. It's complete. That's Gavin O'Boyle. And O'Boyle is going to get inside of Bentonville Tiger territory down to the 46-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Donnie, you talked about it in the pregame. This Rockhurst offense, they are just methodical. They're going to eat up the clock, the time of possession. As we talked about, Bentonville needs to get some stops on first and second down, put them in some third and long situations. Again, I formation, Middleton under center. Toss pitch goes to the right. That is Isaac Cook, and Cook is going to be hit short of the first down. He'll be about a yard short, so that'll bring up third and, I'll call it about a yard there, third and short. Boy, Donnie, compared to last week, Conway with that up-tempo, it feels like we kind of get to take a breath between snaps right here as Rockhurst is in no hurry.
It's 15 seconds left on the play clock, and they're still in the huddle.
Yeah.
Conway's ran 3 plays by this point.
So as they break the huddle, once again, it'll be I formation. Middleton under center, single receiver to the right and left. Play action. Middleton's going deep. He's going downfield. And great coverage that time that was Caleb Young and Johnny Pike, the safety Johnny Pike coming over to help. And there was no way. The pass was intended for Gavin O'Boyle, number 7. No way O'Boyle is going to get that. So brings up fourth and short. And Donnie, this point in the field, Rockhurst, they're leaving the offense on the field. Okay, and we have a correction. There are 2 15s on the Rockhurst roster. So the quarterback, we're getting confirmation, is Ethan Hansen. Ethan Hansen is your quarterback. Well, Hansen will be up under center on 4th and 1 in the I formation. Give goes to Cook over the right side, and Cook is going to pick up the first down and get down to the 41-yard line of the Tigers.
John, you could see that. 3rd and 1, that's exactly why Rockhurst took that shot down the field on 3rd and 1 because they knew they were going for it on 4th down right there.
Trevor Martinez, number 67, checking in on that Bentonville defensive line. You know, we saw Trevor last week. Of course, he plays offensive line, but made a really spectacular play on the defensive line last week. Let's see if he can get one right here. So this time, Rockhurst going to split 2 to the left, 1 to the right. That is Hansen now. He's going to give to Aiden Flood, number 1. And Aiden Flood, he'll pick up a couple, but he is brought down by Kendrick Suau. Kendrick Suau, who we called his name a lot in that first game against Liberty North. Love to see that young man getting in on the action. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 now for the Hawklets. Ball spotted on the Tiger 39. So to be Isaac Cook, Leggio split wide to the right for the Hawklets as Hansen out of the shotgun takes a snap. Hansen now rolling to his right. He's looking for a receiver. He throws back. Pass was intended for Joe Leggio, but Hansen kind of throwing back across his body, just threw it a little behind Leggio right there. Falls incomplete. So a 3rd down and long situation now for the Hawklets.
Rockhurst lucky there, John, that there was no defender there because that ball was tipped. Cardinal error of a quarterback there running to his right, trying to throw it back across the field. That ball could have easily been intercepted.
Well, Donnie, 3rd and 8 now, but you got to figure where Rockhurst is on the field. You know, they're thinking if they don't get it here, they're probably going to go for it. This is too long for a field goal, I would imagine. So as it stands, shotgun formation. Hansen now takes a snap, and he's going to turn it up and run, and still on his feet, Hansen's going to be hit at the 37-yard line. So he'll pick up about 3 yards, but it is going to be 4th and 5 now, Donnie. Ball is going to be at the 36. They're not going to run. I'm not sure about Kyle Bush's leg, but that would be a long field goal at any level. They're going to leave this offense on the field, I feel certain.
Well, John, I was talking to some of the defensive coaches before the game, and they said on 3rd and long, Rockhurst loves to run the quarterback draw more than they like to throw it, and there we saw it.
Saw it right there. Okay, with 8 seconds left on the play clock, 4th and 5. Hansen now bringing them to the line of scrimmage. He's going to have to get this off. 2-1, he just gets it off. Hansen now is going to roll to the right. He's going to try to run this, and Hansen is going to be hit by the Tigers, and they're going to hold here on 4th down. Caleb Young, number 4, leading the way right there. And the Bentonville Tigers defense has got a turnover on downs, and Donnie, that is a huge play early in this ball game.
Big fourth down stop there, John, and they were able to read that quarterback run the whole way. Did a good job of stretching it out and making the open field tackle.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bentonville Tigers. Ball spotted at their own 38-yard line. Drew Wright, your Bentonville quarterback. Shotgun formation, gets ready to take the snap. He puts a man in motion across the formation. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's got a hold, but a flag flies in, and Donnie, we're going to have a holding penalty right there. I'll tell you what, the white hat threw that in with authority, and that's exactly what it is. It's a hold on Bentonville. Well, that's unfortunate right there, Donnie. The flag was thrown at the 38-yard line, so that's going to number 56 for Bentonville. It's Jack Schulteis. Going to get flag for holding right there, so that's going to back Bentonville up to the, I'll call it the 28, so it's going to be 1st and 20 now for the Tigers. Donnie, I suppose if you're going to get a penalty like that, it's probably best to do it on 1st down because we've got a few downs to work with, try to get some of that back.
And also it actually happened at the line of scrimmage, so it only was a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah. Well, 1st and 20 now, Tigers. Wright takes a snap. Give goes Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin, he's got some running room, and Ficklin, I tell you what, Donnie, he gets that 10 yards back and a little more.
He's just so hard to bring down, John. He is so strong. And, last year as a sophomore he was strong. He is even stronger this year. He drugged that Rockhurst player the last 4 yards.
Oh, and I tell you, he's come so close so many times from breaking a big one, just a shoestring tackle. I got the chance to talk to him in the hall, and he told me, Mr. McElroy, I'm breaking one tonight. So let's hope he does it right here. Right now takes a snap. Give once again goes to Josh Ficklin. He's at the 50. Ficklin at the 40. He's got a blocker at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bentonville!
And you called it, John. You said he was going to do it. There he goes, 61 yards for the touchdown.
Josh Ficklin on a 61-yard touchdown run, and it gives your Bentonville Tigers a 6-0 lead.
And just to see his speed there, John, the Rockhurst safety had the angle on him, and he was able to outrun him to the pylon.
And Donnie, whoever the receiver for Bentonville was that was downfield blocking, it was amazing. It allowed Josh Ficklin to get into the end zone. Logan Thomason on now to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. With 1:47 left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 7-0. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and Bentonville has taken the early lead in this game 7-0 on a 61-yard touchdown run by Josh Ficklin. Thomason now kicking toward the north end zone, and that is going to be taken by Isaac Cook. Isaac Cook is crossing the 20, still on his feet. He'll cross the 25. Flag comes in late. We'll have to see what the call is. Caden York in on the tackle for the Tigers. And Donnie, can you see what the penalty is?
John, it was the official down here closest to the kicker that threw the flag.
Well, they're sorting it out, but Donnie, let's go back. A good stand by the Tiger defense, and that Bentonville offense gets out there. Give a lot of credit to that offensive line, and Josh Ficklin finding a hole, breaking it out over the left side. Good downfield blocking, gets in for the score. So, well, the officials are having quite the discussion.
It's going to be holding on Rockhurst.
Yeah, they're going to get number 99 on the receiving team for Rockhurst for holding. That is, well, they've got Kyle Bush listed, but Kyle Bush is number 97. He's their kicker, so J.D. Don Willis is who I have. But nonetheless, it'll move Rockhurst back to their own 18-yard line. That's where they'll put it in play, 1st and 10.
Number 15 still in the quarterback. It makes me wonder if he was hurt the first 2 games, Josh, or John.
Yeah, Ethan Hansen be your Rockhurst quarterback. He'll be in shotgun formation, trip receivers to the right. This time he gives to number 1, Aiden Flood, and Aiden Flood's going to be hit in the backfield. He somehow gets away. But Rafe Stalls, number 15, in to make the stop for Bentonville. But Donnie, that had the potential to be a big loss by that Bentonville defense.
Flood did a good job of getting a little bit of positive yardage on that carry.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8. The Hawklets at their own 20-yard line. 1:11 left to go, first quarter play, clock running. Bentonville on top, 7-0. This time it'll be twin receivers to either side of the formation as Hansen once again in the shotgun formation. Hansen dropping back. He's looking to his left. Now he comes back to his right. He fires complete, close to the 1st down marker. And let's see where they mark his forward progress. It's going to be just about a yard shy of the 1st down at about the 27-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd and short for the Hawklets. Well, Donnie, you mentioned it a while ago. Situation like this, the Hawklets look for that quarterback draw. Or will they just line up in straight I formation, just run right at you?
Well, I'm surprised we haven't seen Leggio with a carry yet this ball game.
So that's what it's going to be, I formation. They'll split receivers out to the right. Hansen operates from under center. Toss pitch to the right. That is number 11, Isaac Cook.
Isaac Cook on the carry.
And Cook's going to cross the 30, gets the 1st down. Ball will be spotted at the 31-yard line. Mason Middleton was the Tiger that ran him out of bounds.
John, we talked about it. It is hard to get a stop against this team if they're in 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. You've got to make it harder on this offense by keeping them 3rd and 5 or more.
Once again, Rockhurst in no hurry as the clock is stopped with 4 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 Hawklets. This will probably be the last play of the 1st quarter. Hansen now gives to the fullback in the I formation. He's going to push his way forward for about 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down, but that is going to be the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we played one, Bentonville on top, 7-0. We'll come back for the 2nd quarter.
We
in just a
empower
moment.
our
You're
team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where they put 12 minutes on the clock, and we are getting ready to start the 2nd quarter of play. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. Glad to be here with you this evening as the Tigers playing the Rockhurst Hawklets from the Kansas City metro area, a perennial powerhouse in the Midwest. And as Donnie mentioned, this has just been a fantastic series between these two teams over the years. And Looks like we've got another good one tonight. So when we start the second quarter, Rockhurst will have it 2nd and 8 from their own 33-yard line. Ethan Hansen set up in the shotgun formation. He'll look over the Bentonville defense. Hansen's going to take the snap. He's looking to his left. He fires, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 11, Isaac Cook. Oh, I'm sorry, that's number 7, Gavin O'Boyle was the intended receiver. In and out of his hands. Pass was a little high, but one I think O'Boyle probably thinks he should have come down with. So a big third down play now for this Tiger defense, Donnie.
So this is the situation where I was talking to Coach Calvert, and he said they really like the quarterback draw here.
So 3rd and long. 2 tight ends for the Hawklets. Looks like they're in kind of a jumbo set there. Hansen takes a snap. Fakes to Leggio. He's rolling to his right. He's firing across the middle, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 85, William Ashley, but another drop by Rockhurst receiver, and that is going to bring up 4th and long, 4th and 8, as a matter of fact, from the Hawklet 33. So, Donnie, once again, this Bentonville defense getting it done. Let's see. On to punt. I believe, Donnie, is that Luke Bailey?
That's right, John. That was the young man that started at quarterback the first 2 games, so Bentonville needs to be aware of a fake here.
And Cooper Smith standing back at his own 35 to receive Bailey's punt. A low snap, and Bailey is going to kind of take it, run to his right, gets the punt off. Not a very good punt. It's going to bound at about the 42-yard line. It'll roll. Yeah, they're going to say it was down at the 42-yard line of Bentonville, so Bentonville going to get great field position out of this on their 3rd offensive possession of the evening. So to be 1st and 10, Bentonville. Okay. Bentonville line up twin receivers out to the right. Ficklin in the backfield. 2 tight ends. Wright takes the snap. He's going to throw to his right. Pass intended for Chaz Nimrod on the quick slant in. And Chaz couldn't hold on to the ball right there. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Well, I like the idea right there, Donnie.
Yeah, a little play fake to Josh Ficklin and hit Chaz on the slant. The ball hit Chaz right in the hands, John.
Yeah.
I know he would tell you he should have caught that one.
Well, I'll tell you, with Josh Ficklin running like he is, that's going to open up things for Chaz and Cooper Smith here real soon. So 2nd 10, again, same formation. Again, fake to Chaz. Hey, he's got Ficklin on the wheel route. Ficklin's wide open, and Ficklin, ball sails just a little high over Ficklin's hands, but Donnie, we're up here on the 3rd floor of the Tiger press box, and you and I both saw that play develop and knew that Josh Ficklin was going to be wide open, and there wasn't a guy within 15 or 20 yards of him.
No, that would have been a Josh Ficklin 68-yard, 38-yard touchdown.
Well, how about that? Kind of the same formation, so obviously that was the play before was kind of a setup play right there, and boy, missed a big opportunity. Now 3rd and 10, twin receivers to either side of the formation. Sean Anderson checks into the ball game. Wright takes a snap, dropping back, looking to his right. He's going to fire to his right, and that is going to be
incomplete. He dropped it.
Okay, Cooper Smith, I believe that was the intended receiver. I'm sorry, that was J.T. Tomesco. J.T. Tomesco, number 32, couldn't quite hang on, and the Tiger offense is going to go 3 and out here as they send the punting unit onto the field.
Well, 3 good throws there, John. Hit the receiver in the hands all 3 times, just not able to bring one in.
Tymason now will stand back at his own 28-yard line to kick it away. Tymason gets a high kick that is going to be taken at the 20-yard line, and that is Isaac Cook, loses the handle but quickly gets on the ball at his own 20, so the Hawklets will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. All right. Bentonville on top, 7-0. 11:16 left to go, first half of play. And the Hawklets will send their offense back out onto the field. So it's been Ethan Hansen, number 15, as your Hawklet signal caller. He'll go from under center, I formation. Hansen's going to give that. I think that's Isaac Cook, number 11, the tailback in the I formation. Cook is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be tackled for no gain. Number 23, Mason Middleton, coming in from his inside linebacker position, along with Donnie Thomas, doing a good job up front there. Tell you, Mason Middleton, Donnie, tell you what, that's a young man that has had some big shoes to fill, but I really like the way he's playing.
And, John, he's done an outstanding job. Good job by the defensive line, too, John, penetrating on that counter play, and Cook just really had nowhere to go.
So 2nd and 10 now. 2 tight ends, bunch formation to the left. And Hansen is going to throw out to the left, and that is going to be complete. There's a flag that comes in, probably going to get a holding call. Isaac Cook picks up 3 yards on the reception. So Donnie Tigers are going to have a decision here. Do you make it 3rd and 7, or do you back them up?
Well, I think with this offense, John, you go ahead and back them up.
Yeah, you know, so far at this point in time, I think the Bentonville defense has played the run pretty well. Other than maybe that first series where the Hawklets were able to push the ball, Bentonville's defense has really stepped up. So Bentonville takes the penalty. That'll move the ball back to the Hawklet 11-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 20.
Yeah, in last week's game, John, Rockhurst ran the ball 49 times for 280 yards. They only completed 10 passes in that game.
So, Donnie, this is kind of what we talked about, maybe getting Rockhurst in situations that they're not real comfortable in. Twin receivers to either side. Hansen now, he's looking to his left. Now he's going to turn it up. It looks like Mason Middleton. Ball.
I think Rockhurst got back on it, John.
And it looks like the Hawklets, there's a pile down there. It looks like the Hawklets have recovered. But, Donnie, I believe that was Mason Middleton along with number 91, Ben Pearson, in there.
Yeah, it looked like Mason Middleton was the Tiger that knocked the ball loose, John. Number 79, big offensive lineman, number 79.
Connor Sexton, yeah.
Was able to fall on the ball for Rockhurst.
Well, I'll tell you, the Hawklets dodged a bullet right there.
Now you have them in a really uncomfortable situation. 3rd and a
24.
Really long ways.
Yeah, 24. 3rd and 24 is what they're going to call it. The ball will be at the Hawklet 8-yard line. Boy, tell you what, Johnny Pike, Jackson Hutchins back there at safety. You got to think Hansen's going to try to get somebody behind the defense here. So they're going to split twin receivers to either side of the formation, as Hansen's going to line up shotgun formation. Hansen now dropping back. He's looking to his right. Now he's rolling to his right. He's going to fire incomplete. Pass was intended for number 33, Joe Leggio. And I think that's the 2nd drop of the night for Leggio, but that is going to bring up 4th and 24. And, Donnie, you and I were talking today. You had done some research on this, and the punting, let's say, as you were telling me, has maybe been a little less than stellar for the Hawklets. So
they only punted twice last week. They went for it 7 times, punted twice, and they only netted 38 yards in those 2 punts.
Well, and Cooper Smith is going to stand at the Hawklet 42-yard line to receive the punt. And a fumble in the end zone, and it's Bailey. Joe Bailey gets it away. Cooper Smith's going to take it at the 41. Cooper Smith dodges the tackler, gets inside the 35, and Cooper Smith is going to carry it to the 34-yard line. So excellent field position for Bentonville right here. Donnie, this is one of these situations. This Tiger offense loaded with weapons. They have to capitalize right here.
You're starting on your opponent's 34-yard line. You've got to put one in the end zone here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Last possession was 3 straight passes. I wonder if we're going to see some of the running game this time.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Tigers at the Hawklet 33. Drew Wright will set his offense. He's going to bring Cooper Smith in motion behind the formation. Toss pitch to Cooper Smith. Cooper Smith is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Very short, maybe a half-yard pickup on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down now and 9.
2nd down and 10 yards to go.
Eight minutes, 32 seconds. Clock rolling here to go in the first half. Tigers on top 7-0 as they split Chaz Nimrod into the boundary. It's Cooper Smith, C.J. Brown to the wide side of the field. Sean Anderson in the backfield. Drew Wright now. He's going to throw to C.J. Brown at the 10-5. Touchdown Bentonville. Drew Wright to C.J. Brown. And the Tigers are an extra point away from taking a 14-0 lead. Great execution that time and a great route by number 2, C.J. Brown, and Drew Wright threw a dart.
When C.J. came out in the slot, John, no one covered him. He was wide open down the seam.
Thomason on for the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 8:13 left to go, first half of play, your Tigers on top, 14-0. Back in just a moment, you're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
All right, we are back at Tiger Stadium where your Bentonville Tigers have made their way out to a 14-0 lead. John McElroy, Donnie Payne in week 3 of Arkansas high school football. Logan Tymason now kicking toward the north end zone here at Tiger Stadium. He approaches the ball. Kick is in the air, and this one is going to be taken. Well, it was caught at the 1, but his momentum carried him into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback right there. So Logan Thompson will get credit with the touchback. And Donnie, for a second there, I didn't know if the official was going to call the touchback, but that's what it was.
Yeah, John, the ball, he carried him into the end zone, and we've talked about it. That's one of the rules the Federation could change. If you catch it, you can bring it out if your momentum carries you in, but it's a safety issue. They want it to be a touchback.
Yeah, and I think probably a good rule right there. So, all right, the Hocklet offense will make their way onto the field. See, Ethan Hansen looks like he's going to work from under center, I formation. I believe that's Isaac Cook, the tailback, with Joe Leggio up front. Give this time goes to the fullback, Leggio, and Leggio is going to be hit immediately. He'll fall forward for about a yard, maybe a yard and a half, but a good play that time by the Tiger defensive line. Donnie Thomas leading the way right there, and that's nice. You see Donnie Thomas's picture up on the Jumbotron up here, and he deserves it right there after that play.
Now, John, last week, Leggio had 10 carries for 97 yards. He averaged 9.7 yards a carry last week. That's only his second carry, and both of them have been for only about a yard.
Well, he's huge, 6'1", 241 pounds. He is a big, big man. Two tight end set, I formation. Hansen now, he's going to roll to his right, look back to his left. Now he's being flushed, and he is going to fire, and that one is incomplete, and a flag comes in. We're going to get a pass interference, Donnie. Isaac Cook was the intended receiver, but flags come in very quickly, and Bentonville's going to get flagged for pass interference on that one. And so they called 39 Luke Adams, who's had an excellent ball game, but they flagged Luke for the pass interference that time. So
that was one of those cases, John. Luke was playing the man. The ball was underthrown so much the receiver stopped, and Luke just ran through him.
Yeah, you really can't fault Luke on that. He's just making an effort play right there. So 1st and 10, Hawklets at their own, just across their own 35, 2 tight ends, I formation.
False start.
And the Hawklets now going to give 5 up as a little movement there on the offensive line. Connor Sexton, 6'2", 220-pound junior offensive lineman. He's the one they're going to get for movement on the line, so that'll make it 1st and 15 from the Hawklets from their own 31.
And Rockhurst does not want to be playing from behind the chains like this, John. Their offense is not built for picking up big chunks of yards.
Okay, Bentonville showing some things there defensively. Toss pitch to the right. That one is going to go to Cook. And Cook is hit immediately and flipped over in. J.T. Tomesco. Holy cow, Donnie.
Well, then, John, that's why they often tell you not to try to hurdle people.
Holy cow.
Cook tried to hurdle J.T. and Tomesco got a great hit on him and flipped him.
I'll tell you, and there was nothing dirty about what J.T. did right there. He just came in and made a great defensive play. And I think you're right. I think Cook might have tried to think he could hurdle him, and when Tomesco hit him, he looked like a helicopter in the air.
Rockhurst just used their second timeout, John.
All right, so Rockhurst taking timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
All right, we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where the Hawklets have taken their second time out of the half. 6 minutes, 43 seconds left to go. First half of play, Tigers on top 14-0. And as we come out of the timeout, it is going to be 2nd down and 18 for the Hawklets. After a tremendous defensive play by number 32, J.T. Tomesco. So the Hawklets have set up trip receivers to the left. Hanson now takes a snap out of the shotgun. Hanson's going to play action, roll to his left. He is being chased. And Hanson is going to find a receiver at about the 34-yard line.
It's number 7, John.
Number 7, Gavin O'Boyle, is going to pick up some pretty good yardage right there.
So Hanson had in the backfield, was able to escape and picked up made it within where it's 3rd and 3. Now you've got to think Rockhurst has 2 plays, John, to pick up this first down.
So 3rd, call it a long 3, a short 4. Ball spotted at the just shy of the 43-yard line. I formation, single receiver to either side. Hanson under center. Tries to get Bentonville to jump. Still trying to get Bentonville to jump. And Donnie, I think that's what the play call was, and I think Rockhurst has just used their final timeout of the half. So let's go ahead and take another timeout with them back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. 6 minutes, 32 seconds left to go. First half of play. Bentonville on top 14-0. Rockhurst using their 3rd and final timeout of the half. When they come out of the timeout, it will be 3rd and 3 from their own 43-yard line. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. here, bring you all of tonight's exciting action here from Tiger Stadium. So Hanson now from under center, I formation. Hanson takes a snap. Give goes to the tailback. I believe that is number 11, Isaac Cook. And Cook's going to have enough there for the first down. 4-yard pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 Hawklets.
Well, there's where the scramble by Hanson and the completion, John, really helped Rockhurst out. From 2nd and 18 to 3rd and 3. And that is where Rockhurst wants to be with this offense.
So 1st and 10 Hawklets. They're going to send twin receivers to either side of the formation. Hanson working out of the shotgun. And he is going to throw out to the right. Pass was intended for number 11, Isaac Cook. And Cook just could not get a handle on the ball. Falls incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that ball was thrown a little bit too far in front of Cook, John.
I'll tell you what, they use Isaac Cook in a lot of different ways.
I've seen him at tailback and now at wide receiver. They'll line him up all over the field.
So on 2nd and 10, Hawklets will come out in the same formation. Hanson dropping back, rolling to his right. He's going to fire to Cook, and that was going to become. They're going to rule it incomplete, and Donnie, that's the right call. I tell you, for a moment there, Cook had the handle on it, but again, number 32, J.T. Tomesco,
great
coming
hit.
in and making a big hit.
That's right, and John got that hand in too and pulled the ball out. Ruled an incomplete pass. I think that is the right call. Cook really did not have a chance to make a football move there.
So number 32 having a big game for the Tigers, playing cornerback tonight. And the Tigers now have the Hawklets in a 3rd and 10 situation. Let's see if the Tigers can find a way to get off the field. Hanson now looking to his right and throws behind Cook. Tell you, Cook was wide open, kind of on the deep slant right there, but Hanson just threw it behind him, could not connect, and that is going to bring up 4th down now and 10 from the Hawklet 47.
John Hanson missed that time. Cook was wide open, had found the soft spot in the zone and sat down and just was not able to make the completion.
Hey, Donnie, this is an interesting place on the field. You've got Bailey back there, who we know has played quarterback. Hawklet's down 14-0. Tigers really have to expect anything right here. So Bailey's going to stand back at his own 32. He'll take the snap. He's going to run to his right, kind of a rugby-style kick, and he's going to get a kick that's going to bound on the 25, take a Hawklet roll. Cooper Smith just going to get away from it. And, I'm seeing Cooper Smith. He looks like he's a little frustrated right there, but honestly, with a 14-point lead, you just don't want to do anything. I think he made the right decision. You don't want to do anything that would result in the Hawklets getting some momentum right here. So, although he wanted to save those yards, I think Cooper Smith did the right thing. Although you could tell what a competitor Cooper Smith is. He wanted to pick that thing up and run.
Yeah, John, he did. But you're right. Right decision. You don't want to have a muff punt there and Rockhurst get the ball on our 9-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 9-yard line. Drew Wright out of the offset pistol formation. Sean Anderson backfield, right throws, and that pass is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked down. He had C.J. Brown out on the out pattern right there, but one of those linemen got their hands up, their paws up, and knocked that one down before it could be completed. So 2nd down and 10. Tigers now will split, I believe that's Cooper Smith and C.J. Brown out to the wide side of the field. We've got Chaz Nimrod into the boundary. Low snap, right takes it. He's looking deep. He's throwing deep downfield to Chaz Nimrod. Nimrod's got it at the 40. Nimrod at the 30, 20. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown Bentonville. A 91-yard touchdown pass from Drew Wright to Chaz Nimrod, and the Tigers extend their lead. Oh, my.
John, that was a perfectly thrown ball. We got a flag down here.
Well, that's going to be after the touchdown, Donnie. That's not going to, I'm pretty sure that's not going to affect the touchdown that just happened. So the officials are meeting there to sort it out. Might have been some extra celebration going on there. So let's see what the official says. Well, now he's walking toward the.
Oh, he's asking the Rockhurst coach what he wants to do.
Okay, touchdown. Okay, they flagged Chaz Nimrod for the unsportsmanlike. Donnie, I think Chaz Nimrod just showed everybody here in Bentonville why he's a D1 SEC committed receiver right there.
Well, kick it. Drew Wright walked up, John, and there was single coverage on Chaz, and knew that immediately signaled what that play was going to be.
All right, so Bentonville up 21-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Welcome back. The Tigers on top, 21-0 over the Rockhurst Hawklets. A 91-yard touchdown pass from Drew Wright to Chaz Nimrod. Of course, Chaz Nimrod committed to the University of Tennessee. As Tymason kicks it away toward the north end zone. Short kick, that's going to be taken at the 10, fumbled by Isaac Cook. Cook's going to pick it up at the 10, and now a host of Tigers trying to get a handle on Cook, and he is finally wrestled down at about the 18-yard line. Let's see who that was. Luke Adams, number 39, comes in to finally bring him down, but Donnie, once again, that was almost disaster for the Hawklets. So once again now we'll see the Tiger defense out there, and boy, the offense for the Tigers kind of struck quick, Donnie, and Tiger defense finds itself back out there quickly, and of course we like that because that means points are on the board. But I'll tell you, I've been really impressed with this Tiger defense tonight, Donnie.
John, the defense, it has been a 360 from last week.
All right, 1st and 10 Hawklets from their own 18. Ethan Hansen will set up shotgun formation. He'll have a running back to his left. He fakes, he throws out to the left, and the receiver, I didn't see, Gavin O'Boyle caught the pass. He picks up 2 yards, but a host of Tigers led by number 29, Ethan Arnold, make it 2nd and 8 now for the Hawklets. Four minutes, 29 seconds, clock rolling here in the first half of play. Tigers in command, 21-0. And looks like a reverse. That is going to be Isaac Cook on the reverse, and Cook trying to find some running room. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3. So the Hawklets now trying to pull out all the stops, trying to get something going. here in Bentonville tonight. But so far in this game, it has been tough going for the Hawklets.
John, that actually, the defense did a good job recovering because there was a big hole there on that initial reverse.
Donnie, I just think this defense, man, they are playing with a lot of effort, and they're playing fast tonight. A lot of people in the box for that Tiger defense. I formation, give goes to Leggio, and Leggio is going to make his way through the left side of that Hawklet offensive line. He's going to cross the 30. I'm sorry, that's Isaac Cook, number 11 on the carry. Johnny Pike coming up from his safety position, but not until Isaac Cook picks up the first down for the Hawklets. So here comes Rockhurst now, twin receivers to either side of the formation. Hanson dropping back, looking to his left, throws quickly, complete out at the 40. And Gavin O'Boyle has another reception. He's going to fall forward to about the 42. He'll be just shy of first down yardage. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Donnie, right here, you know, Tigers are up 21-0, but you don't want to give Rockhurst anything right here because you remember Rockhurst deferred their option in the second half, and so they will receive the ball to start the second half. So you certainly want to hold tight right here.
I'd look for a deep shot here, 2nd and short.
Well, Hanson's dropping back, throws again to his left to O'Boyle. Gavin O'Boyle with another reception. And Donnie, I think right now Rockhurst is just content to sort of take what Bentonville's giving them right now. Bentonville's giving them maybe the little short patterns, the little out patterns right here. Try not to give up the big play, but now the Hawklets have it on the Tiger side of midfield at the 48-yard line of Bentonville. And so
Rockhurst working the sidelines, John, because they're out of timeouts. They used their last timeout with 6:50 left in the second quarter.
That's a good point, Donnie. So 1st and 10, Hawklets. Hanson dropping back again, firing to his left, and that is going to be complete. It is be complete at the 40-yard line. A flag flies after the play, and oh, Donnie, I hope that's not on the Tigers right there because that is not a good penalty in this situation.
Well, Bentonville's already backing up, John.
Yeah. Well, that's going to add 15 yards on it, so the Hawklets are going to have it at the Tiger 25-yard line. They're going to flag Johnny Pike, number 24, for the unsportsmanlike right there. So this defense is going to have to stiffen up. Mitchell Kulka, number 72, is going to check into the game on the defensive line. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the half. Up 21-0. But you don't want to give the momentum to the Hawklets right here. Hanson takes the snap. Play action. He's rolling to his right. He's being chased. He's looking in the end zone. He's got a receiver, and that was Isaac Cook, his intended receiver, but Jackson Hutchins comes over from his safety position and knocks it away. Ball falls incomplete, but right there, Hanson was going for it all.
Jackson Hutchins, John, had a better position on that ball. Isaac Cook turned into the defender on that pass.
Well, and for a moment, it looked like Cook was open right there, and I think the ball kind of got away from Hanson, and you're right. Jackson Hutchins had a chance there maybe to come down with one. But as it stands, 2nd down now and 10, minute 53. Twin receivers to either side of the formation. Hanson takes snap. He drops. He throws to his left. Fires complete. Gavin O'Boyle, number 7, with another reception.
Kept him in bounds that time, John, so the clock is still running, and Rockhurst is out of timeouts.
Number 91 now, Ben Pearson, checking in on that Tiger defense. Again, Rockhurst feels like they have that just little out pattern to the left here. Caleb Young over there, maybe he's over there covering O'Boyle. Maybe he can jump one right here. Twin receivers, same formation. Hanson drops. Now he's going to turn it up, quarterback draw, and Hanson trying to get out of bounds. I tell you, Donnie, Hanson, I think he had the first down, but in an effort to get out of bounds, he went backwards. He did get out of bounds, stopping the clock at 1:06, but it is going to be 4th down and 2, Donnie.
I think you're right, John. He had the first down, then he ran backwards to try to get to the out-of-bounds locker. Rockhurst is down 21 here, John. They're going to go for the first down or the touchdown here, and no field goal.
No question. They're not kicking a field goal right here down 21. They think they can pick up this 2 yards, but what an opportunity now for this Tiger defense. They're going to put a lot of guys in the box. I formation. Hanson is going to give, and
he didn't.
Donnie, that's going to be really close. The Tiger defense don't think he's got it. Let's see where the officials mark it. And Donnie, that looks like that's going to be short, and they signaled short. The Tiger defense has held another turnover on downs, and Donnie, what a huge play that time by that Tiger defense.
Came up big there, John. Stopped the Rockhurst on the 16-yard line. Bentonville has a chance to put one more in here before halftime.
Give credit to Donnie Thomas, number 33, led the way that time, but a host of Tigers getting the ball back for this Tiger offense. So Drew Wright now with Ficklin behind him in the backfield. Wright takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He pump fakes, and he's going to throw across the middle. That is complete. Cooper Smith. Donnie Payne, how did Cooper Smith come down with that ball?
I don't know, John. That ball was thrown in there in a tight window, and Cooper able to come down with it.
Well, give Drew Wright a lot of credit. He threaded the needle, and quickly the Tigers are up to the ball. They're wanting to score, Donnie. Drew Wright, he's got to – oh, he was firing, and the flag comes in, but the ball was intercepted. But let's see what the flag is right here. 41 seconds left to go in the half.
It's going to be holding on Bentonville, John. They will decline it.
Yeah.
So that is the third tough luck interception for Drew in 2 weeks, John. Right off Cooper's hands to the Rockhurst defender.
And honestly, Donnie, I don't know that Cooper Smith was the intended receiver, because there was another receiver deeper than Cooper Smith that looked more open, and I think Wright may have been going for that deeper receiver in and out of the hands of Cooper Smith and sails into a Hawklet defender's arms. So now the Hawklets have 41 seconds. Let's see if this Tiger defense can do it again. Twin receivers, shotgun formation, Ethan Hanson. Ball's at the Tiger 46. Hanson drops back to pass. He's throwing deep. He's going to his left and well overthrown. Gavin O'Boyle, the intended receiver. Pass sails over his head, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 with 35 seconds left to go in the half. Kind of interesting to see what Kelly Donahoe wants to do right here, Donnie.
John, he took a shot there.
Yeah.
So
Gavin O'Boyle now will split back out to his left. Isaac Cook split out wide to his right. Hanson looking to his right. Now he's going to turn it up, and Hanson breaks away from one tackle, breaks away from another tackle, and Hanson is finally going to be tripped up at the 42. I believe that was J.T. Tomesco. And Tomesco with another big play saving tackle right there.
They was trying to get out of bounds, John. This is going to probably be the last play for Rockhurst.
Yeah, 10 seconds, under 10 seconds, clock rolling, 3rd down and 6. Hanson now, he's looking, rolling to his right, now coming back to his left. He's directing traffic. Now he's going to try to throw downfield. It's intercepted at the 25. That's Caleb Young at the 40. Caleb Young still on his feet. He's still fighting for yardage, Donnie. And Caleb Young's going to get out to the 48 where he's finally tackled. And that's the way the first half is going to end here in Bentonville. So a big play by Caleb Young to end the first half. And Bentonville is going to take a 21-0 lead into the Tiger Athletic Complex here at halftime. Well, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we return, we're going to tune in to the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. We'll be back in just a little bit. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a joy to me, a luxury, my sugar.
At our house, it's tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, welcome back to Tiger Stadium where it's halftime with the Bentonville Tigers up on the Rockhurst Hawklets by a score of 21-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and what a first half it's been. And right now we are being entertained by the Golden Tamers, the Tiger dance team on the field and entertaining the home crowd, doing a great job out there tonight. So we'll just take it down to the field, let you watch the Tiger dance team. All right, let's go ahead and take another commercial break. When we return, we'll have the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. You're watching Bentonville football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Welcome back to Bentonville where it's halftime with your Bentonville Tigers up on the Rockhurst Hawklets 21-0. Well, as you can see there, the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band, they are out on the field and they are just moments away from their halftime show here for the hometown crowd. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and what a night it's been here in the first half as Bentonville has jumped out to a commanding 21-0 lead over a very good Rockhurst High School team from the Kansas City metro area. Well, while we have a moment here, once again, like to thank our presenting sponsors, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing, who support make these broadcasts possible. Well, it looks like the Tiger Pride Marching Band is about to get started, so I'm going to step away and turn it over to the field while you enjoy the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band.
Mariel Vasquez, Connor Deal, Mallory Road, and the Bentonville Pride Marching Band.
All right, well, there you have it, the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. All right, we're going to go ahead and take another commercial break. When we return, Donnie Payne and I will talk about the first half of play and get you set to start the second half of play here in Bentonville tonight. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast. Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
All right, we welcome you back here to Bentonville, Arkansas, to Tiger Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers are up 21-0 over the Hawklets from Rockhurst High School. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and we are moments away from the start of the second half of play. And I want to turn to my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. So, Donnie, a big first half of Bentonville on both sides of the balls. Give me your thoughts on the first half.
John, the defense came out this week, and they are playing inspired football. They have shut down the Rockhurst running game. And part of it, with the last two drives, they were out of timeouts, but Rockhurst, even their next to last drive, had time to run the ball, but they abandoned the run game for all practical purposes their last two drives. And that's just a testament to how good Bentonville has been on stopping the run tonight.
Absolutely. You know, last week the Tigers gave up 55 points, and, you know, it's been a long time since Bentonville's given up that number of points. Of course, you can't put all of that on the defense, as we talked about the turnovers in pregame, but man, this defense so far has come out, pitched a shutout, and I know the coaching staff, hey, give credit to Jared Cecil, defense coordinator, and head coach Jody Grant. Right now, couldn't be more pleased with what this defense has been able to do. And offensively, you know, Josh Ficklin, not many carries, but he's been effective. And, of course, Drew Wright and Chaz Nimrod and Drew Wright to his other receivers just having a big night.
That's right, John. And these are unofficial. I've been trying to keep up here, but unofficially I have Josh Ficklin, 6 carries for 92 yards and a touchdown. Of course, 61 of that came on one play. And then Drew Wright, 6 of 12, 152 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, and 91 of those 152 came on that big bomb to Chaz Nimrod. And the other touchdown, C.J. Brown has a 33-yard touchdown reception. And offensively, John, Bentonville offense only ran 19 plays in that first half. That's how slow Rockhurst has been with the ball. But in those 19 plays, we've scored 3 touchdowns.
Well, all right, the teams are, looks like they're finishing up their 3-minute warm-up period before we start the second half. And the Tigers are making their way to the sidelines, and the Hawklets getting ready, and we are just about set for play here to start the second half. Well, Donnie, it's going to be interesting to see how head coach Kelly Donahoe for the Hawklets, how they approach this second half, down 21-0. In that first half, the offense for the Hawklets did not get in any hurry. It's going to be interesting to see if maybe there's more of a sense of urgency as the Hawklets operate here in this second half.
Well, they did have something working there in those last couple of drives, John, with Gavin O'Boyle just going about an 8-yard out route, 8-yard stop route, and they were able to hit him for some good completions there. Bentonville's going to have to be careful on a hitch and go or something of that nature, because Rockhurst has just been content with those short little throws.
All right, you can see the officials now. They are at the 50-yard line, and we are just moments away from the start of this second half of play. Well, once again, I want to thank our presenting sponsors, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing, make these presentations possible. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and I'd like to give a big thanks to our platinum sponsors. You can see the platinum sponsors there displayed there, and we just thank them so much for all the support they give. And as I always like to say, give these folks a chance to earn your business, as they have made a commitment to this community and to these kids. Well, all right. Well, Donnie, I'm not real sure what the discussion's all about right there. But I don't know about you, but it's time to start playing football.
Well, John, both teams finished the warm-ups before the 3-minute mandatory warm-ups. They had to wait for that 3 minutes to run off, and that's what the delay has been. Neither team was still warming up. They came out early, and both teams did, but the rule, they have to wait for those 3 minutes to run off.
So you have to take them whether you want them or not.
That's correct.
Well, the Hawklets have their kick return team onto the field now. And the Tigers have sent their kickoff unit. It'll be number 83, Logan Tymason.
There we go. The clock expired. Now we're finally ready.
Logan Tymason now, he'll be kicking toward the north end zone here at Tiger Stadium.
And looking at the flags, John, the wind that was here in the first half has died down completely.
Tommy Sisper, number 12, is going to be back deep along with Isaac Cook and Gavin O'Boyle. Oh, a great halftime show by that Tiger Pride Marching Band. Those guys do a great job every week. 12 minutes on the clock. As Tymason approaches the ball. Kick is in the air, and we're underway in the second half here. It's going to be a short kick. It's going to be taken at the 3-yard line. I believe that is Isaac Cook, and Cook's going to cross the 10. He's going to be hit at about the 16-yard line. And number 28, Michael Anderson. Michael Anderson making a big play for the Tigers. Tell you what, these Tigers aren't shying away from contact tonight, Donnie. We've seen some big hits.
And unfortunately for Cook, they've all been on him. And he was a little slow getting up that time. And, no, you know, we talk about nothing illegal, just some good, hard hits. And Cook is going to the sideline, John. He's a little bit shaken up after that return.
I'll tell you, that could be big, Donnie, as Cook was one of their major offensive weapons in the first half. So Ethan Hansen, number 15, he's going to once again be your signal caller. He'll work from under center, I formation. Hansen going to take the snap. He is going to fake to the fullback, try to keep it out to the right. He is being chased and run out of bounds. Luke Adams, number 39 for the Tigers, running him out of bounds. Give him 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Well, option keeper that time. Read option. He stuck the ball in the fullback's stomach, but pulled it and kept it.
Well, as we said at halftime, Donnie, this defense for the Tigers, very impressive in the first half. Let's hope they can continue to play with that same sort of energy as we begin the second half here. So on 2nd and 7 now, this time, twin receivers. Hansen in the shotgun. He'll drop back. He's looking to throw. Now he's being flushed out to his right. He's still looking. He's going to throw toward the sidelines, and that one is incomplete. He threw it over in the direction of, that's Ethan Cook. He's back out on the field, but I think, Donnie, he's just throwing that away. That sailed way over Cook's head.
He was throwing it away, but, you know, there was a receiver in the area. He was only, you know, about 30 yards underneath the ball.
Well, if he'd have been about 12'7", he might have had a chance at that. So, a big third down play for this Tiger defense. It'll be 3rd and 7. Hawklets have it on their own 20. Opportunity here for the Tigers. Twin receivers either side of the formation. Hansen takes a snap, looking to his left. Now he looks back. Now he's going to turn it up. He's going to throw wide out to Leggio at the 20. Leggio is going to be hit at the 25. Leggio is going to cross the 30, and he's going to get all the way up close to the 35. They'll give him yardage to the 37-yard line. Finally run out of bounds by number 6, Jackson Hutchins, but opportunity missed right there, Donnie, is they had an opportunity to drop Leggio short of first down, but give that man credit.
I don't know who tried to tackle it from Bentonville, John, but he tried to hit him up high. You're not going to tackle Leggio up high. You're going to have to go down into his legs.
You're
he
exactly
just ran
right.
through that tackle.
Exactly right. 6'1", 241 pounds. You're going to have to hit him down around the legs. So 1st and 10, Hawklets. Ball on their own 37. They'll work off the right hash, moving toward the south end zone here at Tiger Stadium. Hansen takes snap, quarterback keeper up the middle, and that looks like Rafe Stalls. Rafe Stalls got the ball.
They're going to blow. They blowed the whistle. That was a quick whistle, John.
Whoa. I'll tell you what, Trevor Martinez, I believe, got in there, caught him by the jersey and slung him around. Rafe Stalls just went in there, took the football, came out of it, but the officials, they say the whistle blew. That was a pretty quick whistle right there, Donnie, but a big play by the Tigers. Rafe Stalls, Trevor Martinez. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Boy, Trevor Martinez, number 67, I believe that was him that got in there and just grabbed his jersey and
stopped him with one hand.
Slung him around right there. So same formation. We've seen this twin receiver formation, and looks like Rockhurst wants a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Okay, we're back here at Tiger Stadium. We're coming out of the timeout. The Hawklets will have it 2nd and 12 on their own 35. And Donnie down 21-0. We were talking in the break. The Hawklets may need those timeouts at some point. So Hansen takes a snap, looks to his right, fires complete to Leggio, and Leggio is hit by J.T. Tomesco, and Tomesco hit him low, kind of tripped him up, but Leggio's so big, he falls forward out to the 39. Rafe Stahl's in on the play as well. So no gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8, Donnie, and once again, this defense has an opportunity. They have played so well tonight, you just want them to make a play right here to get the ball to the Bentonville offense.
That's right, John. Well, we have a little bit of time here. Bentonville West leads Little Rock Central 33-0 at halftime. North Little Rock over Fayetteville 14-7 at halftime.
All right, thank you very much on those scores. We'll keep you updated on those. And it's 3rd and 8. Hansen's going to roll to his left. He's being chased by Rafe Stalls. Rafe Stalls is going to dive after him. Now Hansen's going to throw it downfield, but that is well out of bounds. And it looks like the Tigers are going to force a 4th and 8 for the Hawklets. And I'll tell you what, Donnie, Hansen was looking, but he had to basically throw that away downfield because Rafe Stalls was coming after him with everything he had.
Good pressure, John, and yeah, forced him to just throw it. I think the Rockhurst receiver did catch it, but he was well out of bounds when he was sliding to catch the ball.
Absolutely. So that is Luke Bailey, number 3, is going to stand at his own 25 to punt it away to Cooper Smith, which will stand back at the Tiger 27. Bailey rolls to his right, kind of the rugby style, gets a kind of a good spiral on that one. Cooper Smith comes up but thinks better of it as it goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will put in play 1st and 10 from their own 31. So, Donnie, the defense comes out after giving up a couple of first downs, is able to hold and get the ball back for this Tiger offense. And let's see if this Tiger offense can kind of pick up where it left off.
I'd like to see if Josh Ficklin get a hand on the ball here, John. 6 carries for 92 yards. I'd like to see him. And with this lead, you think Bentonville's going to run the ball a little bit more?
Well, they're going to start with twin receivers out to the right. Josh Ficklin, offset pistol formation. Drew Wright's going to give it to Josh Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin breaks a tackle across the 40. Now he cuts back in. Ficklin still on his feet at the 50. And it's going to take pretty much the entire Rockhurst defense to bring Josh Ficklin down about midfield. And, Donnie, they still didn't get him on the ground. They just said his forward progress was stopped.
So 21-yard carry there for – no, sorry, that's not right. I can't do my math.
Well, nevertheless, it is spotted now at the 48-yard line of the Hawklets. 2 tight end set, twin wide receivers to the right. Play action. Drew Wright now. He's looking to throw. He's looking downfield. He's going for it all to Chaz Nimrod, and it dropped it. I'll tell you, Chaz dropped it. And, Donnie, that is something you're rarely going to see right there. Number 5 dropping one put right in the breadbasket.
And, John, that was perfectly thrown ball, and Chaz, he'll admit that he should have brought that one down.
Absolutely. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. You know, number 5, he is just so talented. We have such talented wide receiver. You know, you look at Cooper Smith and Chaz Nimrod, C.J. Brown contributing, J.T. Tomesco getting in there. Rafe Stalls now comes in motion to his right. Right now is going to throw, and it is picked off. It is tipped at the line of scrimmage. That is big number 79, Connor Sexton. Also doubles on the offensive line, but Drew Wright's pass out to the right was tipped at the line of scrimmage and fell just into the hands of Connor Sexton. You know, again, Donnie, that's one of those right there. You really can't put that on Drew Wright. I mean, the ball, that's just a good play by a defensive lineman getting their hands up, tipping the ball. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. But the defense now has to come back on the field, and Sexton was able to get the ball down to the 38-yard line of Bentonville, where it'll be 1st and 10 Hawklets.
So he had a defensive and he plays defense and offensive line. Lineman's dream there, John, with the interception and a chance to run the ball.
So Hansen out of the shotgun. He's dropping. He's looking to throw, and he's going to throw deep. They're going to take a shot, and that is Incomplete. A flag flies down around the 1-yard line. There's going to be a pass interference right there, Donnie.
And our defender, John, never even turned around to play the ball.
O'Boyle was the intended receiver, but Bentonville's going to be flagged for the pass interference.
Pass interference. Number 24 on defense.
24, they're going to get Johnny Pike on the pass interference from his safety position. Well, you know, we've talked about it, Donnie. Federation rules, what is it, a 10-yard penalty?
15.
15-yard penalty, so if you're going to save a touchdown, might as well take it. Now Hanson works under center, toss pitch to the right. That's Isaac Cook. Cook's going to gain a few yards to around the 20-yard line. He's going to be pushed back, but they'll give him forward progress to the 20. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. 8 minutes, 9 seconds left to go, third quarter of play. Tigers on top 21-0. But Rockhurst now with what I think may be their deepest penetration into Tiger territory this evening. Trevor Martinez now, number 67, checks in for the Tigers. He'll come at the nose tackle position. This time, shotgun formation, like 2 tight ends. And reverse, and that's going to be Cook, Isaac Cook on the reverse, and he's going to get it inside the 20, inside the 15. He'll have first down yardage before he's brought down at around the 11-yard line.
And Rockhurst has had 2 good positive runs on that same play, John. Bentonville's defense is just being so aggressive that there's no one staying home on the reverse.
Johnny Pike comes in from his safety position to make the play on Cook, but it'll be 1st and 10 from the Tiger 11. And Donnie, this is one of these areas right here. Bentonville could use a turnover, something happen right here. Hanson rolls to his right. He's looking.
There's going to be
He's got a receiver, and flag comes in. It was complete in the end zone for the touchdown, but a flag is thrown at about the 13-yard line. And Donnie, you think it's going to be a hold?
Yeah, Suau came free on the blitz, John, and the offensive lineman just reached out and grabbed him with one hand and spun him completely around, right in front of the referee.
Well, if that's the case, since the flag was thrown 13, that'll back it up to the 23. Yeah, you're exactly right, Donnie. Number 66, that is Trey Gano. The offensive lineman is going to be flagged for the hold for Rockhurst. So a break right there for the Tigers will back the ball up to the 23-yard line, where it'll be first down now and 22. 1st and 22. As Rockhurst breaks the huddle. 2 tight ends, shotgun formation. Ethan Hanson, he'll take the snap. He's rolling to his right. He's looking, he fires short at the 16-yard line. That's Gavin O'Boyle with the catch. He's knocked out of bounds by number 32, JT Temesco. They're going to give him 8 yards on the pickup, but that'll bring up 2nd down and 15.
That's what we saw at the end of the half, John. Just short passes to O'Boyle. Bentonville's allowing those. They just don't want to give up anything deep.
Well, the bend but don't break has certainly worked so far for the Tiger defense. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand here. This time it'll be I formation as Hanson works under center. Hanson takes a snap, toss pitch to the right. Looks like a halfback pass, and Cook throws to the end zone, and it is almost picked by Johnny Pike. Johnny Pike was just sitting there waiting for it in the end zone, but looked like one of the receivers for Rockhurst flashed in right at the last second. Otherwise, Johnny Pike would have intercepted that.
John, good defense that time. Bentonville, great pressure. and forced Cook to try to make an off-balance throw, and Johnny Pike was there, but yeah, I didn't see what it was. But one of the Rockhurst receivers came in right at the last minute to break it up.
Yeah. Isaac Cook, you could see he was determined he was going to throw that ball one way or the other. And tell you what, it almost
Rockhurst
was a
might
disaster.
have to use another timeout here, John.
3 on the play clock.
Yeah,
1.
there they called the timeout.
Yep. So a flag flies, but Donnie, I think you're right. Rockhurst takes the timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah. Can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it.
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Bentonville, where Rockhurst has taken their second timeout of the second half. They'll have 1 timeout remaining the rest of the way. When we resume play, Rockhurst is going to have it 3rd down and 15 on the Tigers' 16-yard line. 6 minutes, 38 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter of play. Bentonville on top, 21-0. So the Hawklets are going to send trip receivers to the left, a single receiver into the boundary. Ethan Hansen now out of the shotgun formation. Hansen, play action, rolls to his left. He's hit as he throws, and this one's going to be picked off. That's JT Tomesco, I believe. Let me see if I can get, I want to say that was 30.
It's 39.
39, that's Luke Adams. Luke Adams with the interception. And Donnie, once again, this Tiger defense has risen to the occasion.
Great job by Luke Adams, John. Great immediate pressure. I didn't see who had the pressure on the quarterback, but he forced Hansen just to throw that ball up, and Luke Adams was there for the interception.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The pressure Hansen was getting forced him to throw that ball in the middle of the field, and Luke Adams read it perfectly. Drew Wright now takes a snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin makes a nice move back to the right. Ficklin is going to get out across the 10. He's going to get across the 15. They'll give him forward progress to the 16-yard line. That's going to be a 8-yard pickup on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 2. And Donnie, you and I talked about it a little bit in the break. Now that Rockhurst has taken 2 of their timeouts, I expect Bentonville to have a heavy dose of Josh Ficklin. Drew Wright takes a snap. Missed.
Josh went the wrong way.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Drew Wright, I'm sorry, I called him Luke Wright. Drew Wright, when there was a kind of a misplay right there, I think Josh went one way, Drew thought he was going another, but Drew Wright knew the situation, got the 1st down, slid down. Just a really smart headsy play that time by Drew Wright.
Well, I'm sure that coaches talked to him last week. He took a lot of unnecessary shots last week, and this time he went ahead and slid.
So 1st and 10, Bentonville. Ficklin behind Drew Wright in the offset pistol. Twin receivers to the left. Low snap, Wright takes it, throws complete out to C.J. Brown. Brown gets a little running room, gets across the 25. Good run after the catch by number 2, C.J. Brown.
That's going to be really close to a 1st down.
Yeah, they're going to spot at the 29, and Donnie, you're exactly right. That is going to be very close. They're going to say he's, well, they're giving him the 1st down right there. Donnie, you a little surprised they didn't call in for a measurement on that?
You don't really see many measurements anymore. I think it's close. They're just like, yep, 1st down.
Yeah. So 1st and 10, Bentonville from their own 29. Twin receivers out to the right, single receiver into the boundary. I believe that's Cooper Smith. Right, takes a snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Big hole up the middle. Josh Ficklin at the 40. Ficklin at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown Bentonville! 71 yards on the carry for Josh Ficklin. Donnie Payne, Josh Ficklin is putting on a show tonight, and what a huge hole made by that offensive line.
Well, you know, John, he told you in the hallway, he told me in class that he was going to bust one. Now he's busted two tonight, 91 and 71. That's 163 yards and 2 carries, John.
So the Tigers now, with Tominson's extra point, which is good, take a 28-0 lead with 5:02 remaining third quarter play. We'll take a commercial break. Back in a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Worst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
All right, welcome back here to Bentonville, where the Bentonville Tigers have extended that lead 28-0 on a 71-yard touchdown run by Josh Ficklin. And Donnie, I know you're keeping some unofficial stats. Any idea how many yards Ficklin's got on the night?
I have him for 190-ish.
190-ish.
I'm trying to do the math real quick.
Well, Donnie,
I'm not a math teacher.
For our viewers out there, we're both social studies teachers, so they don't let us near the math department, but he's got a lot of them, a lot of yards. Thomason's kick now is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Hawklets will begin this possession, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
193.
193. Well, let's see. Week 1, he was 142. Last week, 178. Already tonight, 193.
And that's only on 9 carries, John.
The junior running back, Josh Ficklin, just eating up the yardage. Donnie, I'm looking down in front of the student section. We've got the spirit squads with the guys there doing push-ups for the points. Those guys are going to be worn out tonight. So Ethan Hansen now puts a man in motion across the formation. That's Isaac Cook. He's going to give up the middle to Joe Leggio. Leggio still on his feet, driving his legs, going to push his way up to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 5 on first down will bring up 2nd down and 5. Ethan Arnold coming in to make the stop for the Tigers.
We've talked about it, John. If you want to tackle him, you've got to get low on him.
Well, Donnie,
he just kept driving his legs there and was able to move the pile 5 yards.
4 minutes, 33 seconds here in the third quarter, and I know we still got a ways to go, but how about these Tigers tonight responding after last week's game against Conway, coming out here tonight and doing what they've done? Very, very impressive. Ethan Hansen now takes a snap. He's going to play action or fake, and he's going to keep it over the left side. He's going to be really close to first down yardage. I think that, yeah, they're going to give it to him. He got just enough out to the 30-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Hawklets.
Looking at some other scores here in the conference, John. We got West now at 40-0, and Russellville over Southside 28-0. Rogers over Muskogee, Oklahoma 49-6. Springdale over Farmington 19-7. And Van Buren is beating Heritage 21-7.
Hansen bobbles the snap, throws to his left. That's going to be complete to Gavin O'Boyle.
Hansen's pass is complete to Gavin O'Boyle.
O'Boyle's going to get pickup of about 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5.
That's been about their most that's been Rockhurst's most efficient play, John's that little 5-yard stop and just hit O'Boyle on the sideline.
Well, and this defense has played so well tonight, and a lot of credit to these young men and the way they've responded here tonight, and give a lot of credit defensive coordinator Jared Cecil. Just a great game plan coming into this, and let's just hope they can finish it out the way they've started this game. Hanson under center, I formation.
Keeper.
Hanson's going to keep it over the right side. He's got some running room, Donnie. And Hanson's going to carry it across midfield down to the Tiger 48. And, Donnie, that was just basically a fake handoff quarterback keeper around the right side.
Was a little option, I formation option action, put the ball in the fullback's belly. But, yeah, that was looked to be a quarterback keeper, design keeper the entire way, and it was wide open. Everyone crashed in on Leggio, and there was lots of room for Hanson on the outside.
That's what you got to kind of guard against defensively. Is Bentonville's been able to score pretty quick. You start wondering if the defense is starting to get a little tired out there right now. Same formation, I formation, toss pitch to the left. That's Isaac Cook. Isaac Cook now going to cross the 45. They're going to give him forward progress to the 44. That's going to be a pickup of close to 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
After a 4-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 6 from the 44-yard line.
Joey Sua just checked in nose guard, and I saw he will be having a visit at the Arkansas-Texas game tomorrow, visiting Arkansas.
Okay, so plays on the offensive line, but now he's getting some snaps there on the defensive side of the ball. Joey Sua. Boy, he penetrates that time. Give up the middle. I think that's Leggio. And Leggio maybe a little shaken up on the play. Gets up kind of slowly, but he's back up. But Leggio picks up 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1, but Donnie, I kind of focused that time on Joey Sua, and he certainly got penetration through that line, but Leggio just happened to hit the other hole.
Definitely had good push.
So on 3rd and 1, I formation for the Hawklets. Hanson under center. Takes a snap. Give goes to Isaac Cook.
He's going to get, they're going to say he was down a little short, John.
Wow.
I thought he had it.
Yeah, he got hit at the line of scrimmage. It looked to me maybe like he fell forward, but it is going to be 4th down. Now, there's no question. The Hawklets will leave that offense on the field, but
yeah, they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, there's no question right here. You're down 28-0 in the closing seconds of the 3rd quarter. 45 seconds, clock rolling. Maybe we can get a bobbled snap or something right here to get another turnover on down. So on 4th and inches, Hanson quarterback sneak, and
he's going to have it.
Yeah, he's going to have the first. I thought for a moment there he might have been stopped, but he kept pushing forward. His forward progress is going to carry him for 1st down yardage. Donnie down 28-0. Rockhurst still in no hurry, and
I may not even run another play here.
Well, they're going to get one more play off. 10 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play. 5. Well, they may not, Donnie. 3. Hanson takes a snap. He's looking to throw, looking to his left. Fires incomplete. Pass was intended for Gavin O'Boyle, but that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So at the end of 3, Tigers on top, 28-0. We'll be back for the final quarter of play here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
All right, we're back here at Tiger Stadium. 12 minutes on the clock, and we are just about set to start the 4th quarter of play. Tigers on top, 28-0. As we begin the 4th quarter, the Rockhurst Hawklets will have its 2nd 10 at the Tiger 37. Ethan Hansen has been the quarterback the whole way. He'll work under center, I formation. Hansen's going to hand to Joe Leggio, the fullback. He'll go over the right side of the line, get inside the 35. He'll be stopped at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup about 3 on the play to bring up 3rd down and 7. Donnie, again, 4-down territory for the Hawklets. They don't make it here. They're definitely going for it.
Pulled their 2 tight ends out, checked in 2 receivers.
Well, Isaac Cook and Joe Leggio are going to split out wide to the right. Looks like Gavin O'Boyle and another receiver here to the left. Hansen now looking to his right. He is throwing, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted. That is, I believe, Luke Adams, number 39.
It's number 19.
19. That is Nick Stone. Nick Stone. I saw the 9. I thought it was Luke. Nick Stone stepping up, getting the interception. And, Donnie, that was a result.
I didn't see who had the pressure, John.
Yeah, well, Hansen was in the grasp of one of the Bentonville defenders. I wish I saw the number of that. I think we're saying it was Mason Middleton. Mason Middleton was coming in, had him wrapped up. Hansen threw, and Nick Stone, number 19, steps in front of it and gives the Tigers the ball back. And now it looks like we've got a Hawklet down at about the 44-yard line.
It's the quarterback, John. It looks like a cramp the way they're stretching him out.
Yeah, he's back up, and you're right. Yeah. Young man appears like he's going to be okay. That's good news. But, Hansen was being tackled, and I believe that was Mason Middleton. Threw as he was being tackled, and what a great job of number 19, Nick Stone. So Nick Stone gets his first interception of the season, and the Tiger offense back in business. Carter Nye, number 7 now, will be the Tiger quarterback. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give to Sean Anderson over the left side. Sean Anderson still on his feet. Sean Anderson inside the 20. And Sean Anderson with a nifty run right there. Picks up 17 yards on the play. Ball's going to be spotted on the 18 of the Hawklets, where it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. So number 7, Carter Knight, has checked in at quarterback. He'll split trip receivers out to the right. He's got Sean Anderson in the backfield. Knight takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson still on his feet. Pops out. Anderson inside the 5. Donnie, that was incredible. It looked like Anderson was stuffed there at the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden you see 21 just kind of shoot out of the pile.
Well, that's Sean Anderson's 2nd carry for now up to 29 yards on 2 carries.
And Donnie, I think this Hawklet defense is just gassed. So 1st and goal to go from the 6-yard line. Knight takes the snap. Give goes to Anderson once again. Anderson, touchdown Bentonville. Sean Anderson on a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Tigers extend their lead 34-0. How impressive was that, Donnie? And once again, Sean Anderson running hard, but give a lot of credit to that offensive line.
Well, John, that was still the starting offensive line in there. Everybody else was were reserves, but that was still the starting offensive line, and they gave Sean Anderson plenty of room to run.
Tymonson's extra point is up, and it's good. So with 10:03 left to go in the ballgame, the Tigers on top, 35-0. Back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on
Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers are in command now, 35-0. Donnie, we talked about this in the pregame, how this has been a great series between these two schools, and the games have always been close, always been very competitive. But I'll tell you what, the Tigers have just been the better team tonight, Donnie.
Yes, John. This is the most lopsided we've had in this series.
So Thomason's going to kick it away. He gets a leg into it. It's going to go into the end zone. No chance for a return. So it'll be a touchback. Hawklets will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. 10 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the game. Tigers celebrating right now a 35-0 lead. And Donnie, you said in the break that would invoke the sportsmanship rule. So when the clock starts, it's not going to stop except for timeouts, injuries.
Referee just started it.
Change of possession. So we're under 10 minutes to go in the game. And what a response by the Bentonville Tigers tonight. You know, I can tell you, Donnie, I think this week in practice, the coaches had their attention, and there were some hard practices this week for this young man, but you see it paying off here tonight in the way they played. All right, Hanson throws out to his right, but that one is almost picked off. Garrett Langford, number 11, jumps the pass, almost picks it off, and Langford knows if he gets there a little sooner, that would have been 6 for him.
Well, John, we're subbing people in now every play. We'll do our best to try to get some of these names read for you guys. Number 3, Ty Grant in now. 24.
That's Johnny Pike.
Johnny Pike he's still in there.
Yeah.
29, yeah. Ethan Arnold.
Yeah, number 3, Ty Grant. He's checking in at the cornerback position. Hanson now puts a man in motion. That's Gavin O'Boyle. And he's going to give to Leggio. Leggio's got some room over the right side, and Leggio still on his feet. Leggio still going. He is finally going to be upended at around midfield. Ty Grant, number 3, makes a touchdown-saving tackle right there. Joe Leggio, not only is he big and powerful, Donnie, he showed some speed right there.
Yeah, pretty good speed on that for the big man. New defensive line, number 71, Cooper Floyd. 72, Mitchell Kolka. And I cannot see the far down lineman.
So 1st and 10, Hawklets at midfield. Hanson now rolls to his right. He's going to throw deep. Double coverage right there. And ball sails well over the head of the intended receiver. Isaac Cook was the intended receiver, but well over Cook's head. Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Number 91, Ben Pearson, just checked in. 41, Layson Johnson. A lot of sophomores.
I'll tell you what,
some playing time now.
Layson Johnson, I've got that young man in class, so good to see him out there.
Number 51, we don't have his name on the roster. I'm sorry.
We'll find out after the game. We'll give him some credit. So on 2nd and 10 now, Hanson's going to give it to Leggio up the middle. Leggio breaking tackles. He's still on his feet. Rumbling, bumbling, Joe Leggio. Leggio showed some nimbleness right there, Donnie.
Another big run for the big fullback from Rockhurst.
Now you said it coming in. I believe you said isn't he their leading rusher right now?
He was, John. He had 97 yards last week on 10 carries. Bentonville held him well under his average until these last 2 carries, but the starting defense held him well under his average.
That's right. I formation this time on 1st and 10 from the Tiger 30. Hanson, toss pitch, goes to Isaac Cook. Cook trying to bounce it out around the left side. Cook's going to get inside the 25. Nick Stone coming in there making a tackle. Mitchell Kolka also in on the play. Flag flies late.
I think they're going to get number 19, John, for unsportsmanlike penalty.
Let's see if that's the case. They'll move it all the way down close to the 10-yard line. And that was the call, number 19. That's Nick Stone, flagged for the unsportsmanlike. So that is going to move the ball down to, let's see, about the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Hawklets. Hanson takes snap, fakes to his left. He's looking to throw, and he is being run down, and
they're going to say he got it away, John.
Somehow he got it away. Layson Johnson coming in and forcing a bad throw by Ethan Hanson. So to bring up 2nd down and 10. How did he get that ball off? Layson Johnson had him in his grasp right there. That would have been in the grasp in the NFL.
It almost looked like the referee was about to blow the play dead, John, and he got the ball away and he let it go.
2nd down and 10 now. Bunch formation for the Hawklets. Hanson is going to give to Leggio up the middle. Leggio's got a big hole. Leggio's going to walk into the end zone. And with 5 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the ball game, the Hawklets are going to get onto the board. But it's all academic at this point, Donnie. I'll tell you what, that starting defense for the Tigers tonight, what a job they've done. I know they wanted to preserve the shutout, but, it's good to get some of these young guys in here and get them some experience against a quality opponent like Rockhurst. So Kyle Bush on to attempt the point after. Bush's kick is up, and it is good. So with 5:26 left to go in the ball game, Bentonville on top, 35-7. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state-licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And with 5 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the game, Tigers in command 35-7. And it looks like, Donnie, are you saying Q Brown, C.J. Brown, back deep to receive for the Tigers.
And 80, I cannot make out the other deep man. It's 80-something. Maybe just 80. But I can't really tell.
Carson Tucker, and that may be Carson Tucker. He also is a wide receiver for the Tigers. And tell you what, Carson Tucker, that young man's got some speed.
And John Rockhurst is going to onside kick it. He's got the ball set on
the
the
ground,
ground,
does.
against the tee.
Well, this is interesting. So Kyle Bush setting up what looks to be an onside kick. And that's exactly right, Donnie. And it is going to be taken, number 10. That's Caden York. Caden York, I'll tell you what, Caden York with a nice vertical jump right there to grab that ball and bring it down and preserve the possession for the Tigers.
John, I just don't understand that. 35-7, you got the running clock, and you're onside kicking it. I guess you just want to work on it.
Well, right, because, it's a non-conference game. Hawklets know they haven't played well tonight. And, you may need some of those things later on in the season. It's Carter Nye will hand it off. This time that is Chris Collier-Surley. Yeah, Chris Collier-Surley now on the carry. And Collier-Surley, they'll give him, no gain on the play. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage.
You got a whole new offensive line out there.
Braxton Marveggio.
Cole Cowger. Try to get the rest of the numbers.
So Carter Nye in the offset pistol Chris Collier-Surley. Nye now rolling to his right. He is going to fire complete. That is Carson Tucker on the reception. A flag flies back at around the 42, and Donnie, I think that's going to be a holding call.
Nice pass is complete to Carson Tucker.
But good job that time by Carter Nye finding Carson Tucker. So they're going to get number 74 for Bentonville on the hold. So that'll back the Tigers up. Of course, clock stops on the penalty right there.
Number 74, Jack Corian on offensive line now. 69, Dakota Hazelbaker in on the offensive line. I think that is all the new offensive line. 76, Trayson Hunt.
So 2nd and 15, twin receivers to the left. Nye takes the snap. Give goes to Collier-Surley. Collier-Surley finding a little running room over the left side. Collier-Surley still on his feet. Gets across the 35. He's going to make his way out to about the 38-yard line. He'll get some of it back, but it's going to bring up 3rd and long. Hey, and Donnie, while you're reading some of those names of some of those young offensive linemen get in here, I just want to give a shout-out to the starting offensive line tonight. What a job they have done. Of course, center Carson Brosme, Trevor Martinez, and Avery Styron at the guard positions. Jack Schultiz and Joey Sua at your tackles. What a fantastic job they have done tonight. Nye takes a snap on 3rd down. He's dropping. He's looking to his left. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man.
It's going to be intercepted.
And it is intercepted. I think the pass was intended for Carson Tucker. Now, let's see, who is that? Ray 37. No, that was Collier-Surley, wasn't
John, it was intended for 80.
80, okay.
Chris just down
okay,
there.
I'm sorry. Carson Tucker was the intended receiver. And Donnie, as I saw it develop, looked like Carson Tucker had some room. But give the Hocklet defenders some credit right there. They really closed fast on that. Wasn't a bad ball there by Carter Nye, but really good defensive play by Rockhurst. So clock rolling now. We're going under 3 minutes as the Hawklets will bring their offense onto the field. It'll be Hanson. He'll gone the whole way. He'll stay in there. That looks like Aiden Flood, number 1 now, will be the running back. Hanson looking to his left. He's been pressured, and he's going to be sacked.
19, John.
Now that's Nick Stone. Nick Stone coming off the edge. And Nick Stone with another big play. He's already got an interception tonight. A big sack right there. A loss of about 8 yards on the play.
He came unblocked, John. No one saw him coming on that blitz.
So Hanson now.
Should have been a false start.
Yeah,
on
it
that.
should have been. He throws out to the left. That's O'Boyle. O'Boyle's going to catch it at about the 27-yard line. He'll fall forward to the 28. He'll get a few of those yards back, but it'll bring up 3rd down and call it 12. Well, Donnie.
Rock Skidmore now in the game, John. He made that tackle.
Some happy Tigers tonight as the Tigers will go to 2-1 on the season. Hanson takes a snap, rolls to his right. He's being pressured. He's going to fire the pass complete. That's incomplete. That was Gavin O'Boyle, the intended receiver. I thought he had it for a moment, but it'll bring up 4th down. But Donnie, next week the Tigers will get a bye, and then they will open up conference play against the Harbor Wildcats in 2 weeks at Harbor Wildcat Stadium.
Don't see a score for Harbor tonight, John. This must have been Harbor's bye week.
So the Hawklets going to leave the offense now in on 4th down. Clock rolls under a minute to play. Hanson takes the snap. He's being pressured, and Hanson is going to throw it away.
That's intentional grounding. That has to be intentional grounding.
No flag thrown on the play, but it doesn't matter, Donnie. It's going to be a turnover on downs. As soon as the Tigers come out, they'll take a knee, victory formation, and this one is going to be in the books. 46 seconds left to go in the ball game, and on the Jumbotron, you see the word victory.
Bentonville will have to snap it one time, John.
So the clock starts. You're right, they'll come out. Now here comes Carter Nye. He'll come out. He'll get to take the knee. Nye's taking the knee. So the remaining 15 seconds are going to roll off the clock. And the Bentonville Tigers will go to 2-1 on the season with a 35-7 victory over the Rockhurst Hawklets. Well, Donnie Payne, what an impressive performance by these Bentonville Tigers tonight. And what a response coming off of last week's loss that was disappointing to the players and coaches. But they came out here, they got to work this week, they learned from last week, and really looked sharp tonight.
Yeah, John, it was a very good performance tonight. Great defensive performance. The defense did a great job of stopping that Rockhurst running game. We knew that's what Rockhurst wanted to do. They were unable to get any momentum running the ball at all, especially in that first half. And great job by the Bentonville defense after getting gashed last week, coming out and the starters putting up a shutout. Big step up performance, John.
Hey, Donnie, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here from Tiger Stadium tonight. But before we do, I want to give a shout out to our student live stream crew. So the video, the things that you're watching, that is produced by an all-student crew. And so I just want to give them a shout out before we leave here tonight. Owen Pickett, Catherine Lopez, Ben Nicoli, Addison Weinsberg, Jay Conover, Max Involson, I hope I'm getting that correct, and Tori Stevens. Tori Stevens helping us out here tonight. And these guys have just done a fantastic job, and we just couldn't do it without them. Well, Donnie, that's going to do it from Bentonville tonight. The Tigers go to 2-1 with a 35-7 victory over the Rockhurst Hawklets. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. We'll come to you live from Harbor Wildcat Stadium as the Bentonville Tigers open the conference play with the Harbor Wildcats. We hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you in 2 weeks. But for now, so long, everyone.